Alright, let's see if my voice is working on this video before I go forward. Hello? Hello? Okay, cool. It's working. Okay, so we left off after losing to Nebraska. We're in week 2 now. Um, so when we get to the next week, so all my points are still allocated to the players that I had already put my points to. Now the people that I hadn't put my points on, they locked me out because they reached their top 8. And because I wasn't in one of those top 8 schools, you could see it says you're locked out. So I just have to remove them from my board. Unfortunately, I will have no chance at getting these guys, so you can hold triangle to remove them. But you can also see, if you look as I remove them, I get that scholarship back because obviously they decided to go with another school, so it doesn't affect me. So looking at where I'm at, I moved up to 4th on this athlete, 4th on this left end. I'm number 1 on this 5-star defensive tackle. Okay. Number 1 on this 4-star middle linebacker. Number 2 on this right outside. I only put 10 points into this guy. Most likely, I'm not gonna be able to. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with him. I just don't have enough points. So I think he's about to go to his top 8. So really, it's just I might be able to squeeze in there. I doubt it. Moved into the top 5 here, and moved into the top 5 here. So now I look at, okay, are any of these guys in their top 5? Okay, this middle linebacker's in his top 5. So now what happens is it opens up scheduling visits. Okay, it takes 40 hours to schedule a visit. All right, so right now I'm in the hunt for a lot of these guys. I mean, I'm in the hunt, but I got to make that call. I don't have to schedule visits, but it gives you a nice boost to your influence when you do visits, especially if you win the game. So when I'm looking here at this middle linebacker, and I'm looking at, okay, scheduling visits, well, I've got a game against Sam Houston. Let me see. I'm going to take just for this, I'm going to take this off so you guys can see real quick. So I can schedule a game. I can schedule a visit on a bye week. Okay. But you'll notice how on the side it says game details, it's blank. So there's no game related influence during a bye week. But let's say I go over here. Well, if I play if I bring him to the Sam Houston game, all these are home games, obviously. If I bring him to the game and I win, look at the bonus I get. But if I lose, okay, it'll have a different effect. Same thing with Florida International. So this is kind of the game. Hey, if we can win it, because it's a rivalry game, that would be a big win for us. A big win for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and schedule that for week 6. Now, what kind of visit is it going to be? So after you pick the game you want them to come to, what do you want that visit to be focused on? Well, now we can go around, okay, and I haven't talked about this yet, but I told you about every player has different motivations, okay? And every school's grade on their motivation is based off all these different things. So academic prestige, athletic facilities, brand exposure, coach prestige, what kind of playing time are they going to get, is there pro potential at your school, proximity to home, like all those things go into effect. So you have to go and say, every player has 3 green check marks. There are 3 things that that player is motivated by. Well, right now I've only unlocked 2. I only know there's 2 things he's motivated by. Being close to home, which he's from Florida, so I don't have that, or playing style, which luckily I have a B, so or B minus, I think that's what that is. So it's, I mean, that's going to be, if I schedule a visit with him, I want him to come to see how we play. So I'm going to click that. So now I have my visit scheduled. As you'll see right here now, it says visit on the front, week 6. So if we have a good game week 6, it's going to jump me up, and it's going to push that bar a lot closer to the top 3, or for him to commit, because we'll be closer to that commit stage, because right now we're only in week 3. So 3 weeks from now, it may be even where we schedule that visit and he already commits before he even comes for a visit. Well, I wasted those 4 hours. I wasted those 40 hours. But, you know, you got to get them scheduled. Let's see. Okay, also when you're in the top 5, just for these purposes, I'm taking this stuff off. Okay, so we've also unlocked a few new actions. So now we can pitch, hard sell, or sway. Okay, so if you wanted to pitch, there's a hard pitch. I don't have enough hours for him to. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me take off in the house. Okay, so if I wanted to hard pitch him or soft pitch him, I would just click X. So if I hard pitched him, once again, it's going to give me 3 things to hard pitch him on. Well, I want to line up my hard pitch with his motivations. Well, what if his motivations are really weak for my school, like they are right now? I see playing style and proximity to home. I don't know what his other one is, so I'd be guessing. But I know this one lines up, so man, I really hope it would be playing time. I know what else lines up. This lines up. This lines up, but I don't know which one it is. But I am worried that proximity to home is going to affect me. Okay? How much it'll affect me, it just depends. If it's playing time, it's his other one, it actually might be a good thing to hard pitch him on this, because an A plus and then a B minus, you know, those things will go heavy. They'll lean heavy in your favor over that proximity to home will. Okay? So you just have to, you know, you can take a chance and say, okay, I'm going to pitch him on this, but playing time might not be it. So next week you'll see an X next to playing time, and then you'll have to guess again. So you may have wasted, you know, your pitch, your 40 hours. Okay? So same thing with soft sell. Soft sell's the same way, but it's cheaper because it doesn't have as much of an influence. Okay? Because you're soft pitching it. Now, sway, what sway does is sway tries to convince the player to go for your pitch. So let's say I really want him to be, I really want playing time to be one of his motivations. Well, he already has 3, right? Like regardless of whatever happens, he has 3 motivations. Well, I could click on anything that has playing time on it, or, you know, and hope that me pitching it to him, I'm going to sway him to where playing time is going to change from a red X to a green check mark. And then he'll have 4 motivations. Okay? So there's an opportunity for you to, you know, give players extra green check marks and, you know, have different options on how to pitch to them. Okay? It doesn't happen all the time. It's, you know, especially ever since they did the update, you know, it's not as easy to sway a kid to change their motivations, but you could definitely see a kid that has 4 green check marks or 5 green check marks sometimes if you sway him early enough. But for just this reason right now, I know I have these 2 right here, playing style and proximity to home. I'm going to try playing time and see what happens. So as you can see now, it says green check mark for motivation, and then green check mark for the other motivation, and there's a question mark on the other. Well, next week when we come back, we'll see, was it a green check mark or was it an X? And, we'll find out that way. I still have 70 hours, so let's put the rest back into, well, I can, let's see what I can do here. I can search his social media just so I can stay kind of on top of his thing. I want to go ahead and, this guy's also ready for a visit. Okay, so this is the other thing. So this is a right outside linebacker I'm scheduling a visit. So if you see if I schedule his visit at against Sam Houston, and that middle linebacker is going to be there, well, that's a complimentary visit. So I'm going to get bonus influence because those two guys are going to play with each other. So they're going to be like, it's going to be beneficial for me to have them both there. So they'll both get a boost for being there together. Now, if I have two middle linebackers there, well, now that's a negative. That's a competitive visit, and that hurts the influence. You see what I mean? So you have to be kind of smart on, oh man, I'm going to have a quarterback and wide receiver visit together, or I'm going to have a safety and a corner visit together, or those type of things matter. Now, some you could have a corner and a wide receiver visit, and it's nothing. It's not a complimentary or a competitive, but you want to try to match up those complimentary visits with each other, and you can only schedule visits for so many per school, like per game. So like you can only think it's only like 4 kids can visit per game. So you have to really be smart about who you're setting up and where you're putting them. So I'm gonna go ahead and put him with that one. He's also, so proximity to home is big for him. So we'll do a family visit for proximity to home. And we still have 25 hours. So I say I'll put some of my points back on these guys. I'll put it on this quarterback, this 4-star. And then we'll go from there. So my hours are all spent. I still have 8 targets on my board. And I'm just going to move on past this. I'm going to go ahead and sim this game. This is just an FCS Midwest game. I should win it. But, once again, I don't know. So here we go. Okay, my player was Conference USA Offensive Player of the Week. So it looks like we won that game. The other thing is, you can see I've got another 10 points for my coach because we leveled up. I think we leveled up the first week. So I'm going to come over here into the recruiting pool, or into the recruiting attributes. And, I'm going to kind of, my recruiting actions have a bigger impact on quarterbacks. I can kind of just go heavy on quarterbacks just because I know my my coordinators are kind of heavy on the defensive side. Like I'm going to go ahead and put it, I'm going to put this right here. So I'm stacking up a little bit more there. Oh, I still have 5 more points. So I'll go ahead and do a third. So now I just increased my weekly recruiting hours for quarterbacks. Okay. So we'll back out of here. All right, so my recruiting hours are, I have hours, so something happened. So let's see. Oh, it's because I spent 2 visits. So I got my 80 hours back because I had 2 40-hour visits. So I got those back. Let's go to that middle linebacker. Let's see what happened. Well, look right here when it says action summary. Look at all that influence I had when I did that pitch, time to get to work. Okay. Well, let's go see what happened. So when I did the time to get to work, oh look, so that wasn't a motivation for him, but I did find out that his motivation is pro potential. Okay, I'm really not trying to pitch my proximity to home and pro potential to this kid. I just feel like that's not going to be as beneficial as just sending the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. And I'm going to go ahead and take this off. And I'm just going to go ahead and send the house. But, once again, But now I know. Now I know what his motivations are. You know, and this kid really isn't a good example of what I want to do for swaying. But let's see what's going on over here with this guy. I went down. I went down on him. Looks like A&M and Baylor jumped me. Looks like they're kind of creeping in. They're going to take him from me. Alabama. If you can see right here, I don't know if you can see that well, but you'll see the darker part of the line. That's how much you jumped up last week. Okay? Well, look at how much I jumped up, and look how much Alabama jumped up. So, obviously, Alabama has things that he likes. So, am I going to be able to keep up with Alabama? I don't know, but maybe I can make it to the week 6 visit, and I have a good win, and it shoots me up, and I'm able to get him. So, I'm going to go ahead and stay right there on that guy. I'm not gonna move off of him. This one might be a good one to do. I'm gonna go ahead and try to sway this kid. I'm gonna sway him to see if I can get him to be interested in playing time. So let's go to sway. So right here you can see I have an A+ for playing time for him because he's a 5-star player. He's gonna come in and probably automatically start. So I want him to be into, what pitch do I want him to be into? I want playing time, but I kind of want some other things to be in that. Well, looks like I don't have a lot of options with playing time in it that I would want. So I'm just going to go ahead and see that. I'm going to go ahead and push this one because maybe I can get playing time and playing style and get those green. So I'm going to pitch that. I'm going to sway that. Okay. So once again, sway is just trying to make sure, see if I can get him to just let me convince him those should be his motivations. I'll go ahead and also schedule a visit. So I could also put him on top of it. So because he's a defensive lineman. So once again, another complimentary visit. So I'll go ahead and put him on there to Sam Houston. I don't want to put proximity to home for his visit because he's from Ohio and I'm in Texas. But I'm going to take my chances and just say playing time. Hopefully playing time is one of his motivations, and that'll be a good visit for me with him. And then we'll come here and I'll go ahead and take this off. And I'll do 25 here, and I'll do 5 here. That gives me my 60 hours, so I'm maxed out on him. My quarterbacks, I should now have more time on them. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to take the friends and family off because now I got 65 hours. So I'm going to do the 50. I'm going to do 10. And I could do another 5, but I'm out of hours. So that's where I'm at right now. And once again, I'm kind of speeding through this. You guys are going to go through, take your time, look at everything, kind of make your adjustments. I'm just kind of speeding through, showing you kind of the basics. So we'll back out of here. We got a game against Liberty. We'll go ahead and advance that week. Okay. Okay. Big game this week against A&M. We lost against Liberty. So let's go ahead and look at our recruiting. Okay. Well, that left end that I was, I guess I was trying to sway him. And it worked. And it freaking worked. But he locked me out. He got, I don't know what happened. I guess my playing style I have, he locked me out. It's a deal breaker for him. So I can no longer put anything into him. I don't know why this deal breaker is popping up now. But he's not wanting to be here with me. So oh, you know why it is? You know, because I changed his damn motivation. I changed his damn motivation to include playing style. And that fucking, he needs at least a higher fucking motivation score for playing style. I did that to my fucking self. Okay, well that was stupid. So I've got to take him off. This quarterback that I was putting points into, All right, he changed on me. So hit playing style as well. It's a D minus. All right, so I lost him. So once again, now I have 160 hours now because I'm losing people left and right. So I'm gonna have to kind of go back to the drawing board here and see what I can do. I've still got this nice defensive tackle that I'm on top. I bounced back on top of Syracuse for this athlete who it's a nice looking athlete with 94 speed. He's probably a running back because I'm looking at the carrying and things like that. So he'll be a nice piece if I can lock him in. But I see Michigan kind of putting some points into him, so he's slowly going to creep up on me. Alabama, you can see Alabama is pumping points into that guy. And UTEP with this guy with this right outside, I've still got I got A&M and Baylor in front of me. But everybody's putting everybody's putting their visits in now. Okay, so everybody's putting their visits in. Hopefully that Bama visit hurts them for waiting that long, but we'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and put some points into this guy now because I've got points and I need to spend them. And once again, I'm just kind of speeding through this because I would take more time, look at different things, go to the prospect list. But right now, just for the sake of things, I'm just kind of going through stuff. So here's the recommended. I want to see who's up here that I'm on top of their board. I'm going to go ahead and start grabbing some of these other guys. I'm going to grab this 3-star. And I'm going to grab this 3-star corner. Go ahead and offer these guys scholarships. I'm already on their board, so I should have a big jump this week if I should have a big jump by offering them scholarship next week. Okay, my hours are spent. I'm gonna go ahead and play this game. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this game. I mean, this is a big matchup. I mean, they should beat the dog shit out of me. So just kind of let you see what UTEP going up against A&M, should look like.
Howdy! That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. Today, an in-state battle between two teams from the state of Texas, and when you face off against another squad from the Lone Star State, the emotions tend to run a little higher. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the UTEP Miners, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Miners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he comes. This offense is built completely around the talents of this running back, a rare commodity in today's game, and all eyes are on it.
And the defense knows it too. You know every single snap, this defense is going to be keying on this running back, knowing that he is the key to the offense's success.
Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Throws to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Aggies will try to pin them back with the punt. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. So the UTEP Miners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On third down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Miners will punt this one away. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Bringing it back, it's Smith. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Floats it out in space. And there is nothing doing on that one. You got the completion and nothing else to show for it. Back to pass, it's Locklear. They're trying to get to it. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Makes his connection. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Miners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing.
Oh, there's the ball! Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The give to the lone running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on second and 4. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Defense.
So the offense accepts the penalty, and they'll get a little farther away from their own end zone. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Getting some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Miners will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for a block. It's Moss. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll bring it back. It's Smith. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Glocklear. Got his man. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. And the Miners are rolling down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Trying play action. Fires left. Pulls it in. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's now their 3rd sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front 7. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oklahoma State is ahead early in Stillwater, but that's not exactly Barry Sanders or Thurman Thomas out there. This game is a long way from over. They're up by 4 over Utah. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The give to the back. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back has it. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? He'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. To the air. It's Locklear. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Moss. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They believe they can run right here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll try to pop the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Ran the ball on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. It's complete. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Well, really nice catch there. And I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today, they've got to come up with big plays in the passing game. This guy gives them that opportunity. He gives them a chance not just to compete for conference titles, but for national championships, too.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. Going to the running game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Coming after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Now, that was a blitz from the middle linebacker. That's one the offensive line should have picked up, regardless of what the pass protection was. Sliding or going base man-to-man or fanning out, you generally always account for the middle linebacker. There's no reason to let him run clean like that.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
That keeps the score. UTEP 3, Texas A&M 0.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And the Miners will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. On the move, it's Owens. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Got it on the outside, it's Green. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Whatever the fastest tempo they have is, that's what they'll use. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He's got it. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab outside. It's Allen. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Locklear. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in College Station. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. The Miners line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, Dave.
Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing they needed to create takeaways to try to gain as much momentum as they could. Really nice interception on that play. Great job with the eyes by the defender there picking that off.
The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Looking to throw, it's Locklear. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. He's looking to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
And the Miners will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Green. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Aggies will hustle to the line.
It's amazing in college football, the tight end position and how much has changed. Back in the day, you're a blocking guy, maybe you catch a flat route. Today, these guys have athleticism, and you just saw it from that dude after the catch on that last one.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. He'll do it himself. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. Running it to the right. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. They've got them penned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Locklear. Got his man on the right. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's wrestled to the ground. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Off play action. Feeling some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Grabbed behind the line. It's Goodman. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He's got great speed. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This is a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Wegman. They're bringing heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
They go to the ground. Makes his man miss. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Rides to the back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll try the right side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of defense on third down. They're setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Running it back, it's Moss. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Bulls his way forward. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The give is to Smith. Can't get him to the ground. Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Makes a connection. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the counter. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Line is set on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. It's complete to the right. Runs through the tackle. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. And the Miners look to keep this drive humming. Running back searching for a hole. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide out in motion. They're getting this guy lathered up. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Off the play fake. Trying. Oh, no, the ball popped out. This could change things. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Aggie. Don't just get the ball, score with the ball, and the defense did. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, Country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city. When it's a country fumble, nobody around. I got to pick that puppy up and do some damage with it. Nice job seeing the situation, scooping it up, making a play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Clemson is down right now, but I'm not convinced this team doesn't have a C.J. Spiller-like big play in them. Any change in momentum, and this is a brand-new game.
Back to pass, it's Locklear.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to NC State. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and pull it away. It'll be third down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on second down. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Miners want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They're trying to get to it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Here comes the offense on first down. They want that clock to run. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's Owens. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll test the right side. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll run for it on third and short. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. Back to throw, it's Locklear. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. 10. Touchdown, Aggie. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
Yeah, how about that, man? Fourth down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick, and not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6.
This game should have been a bigger blowout, but you can see on the defensive side like how overpowered a bigger school is compared to like a 2-star like UTEP. I mean, the offensive line can't do anything. You just offensively, I think A&M's just a weak team. Like, they looked very slow. Their running back was slow. But you know, I don't know enough about A&M's offense to know. But yeah, I'm actually surprised it was so close for so long. But this is kind of more what I thought it was going to look like. But yeah, their offense was A&M's offense was terrible.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Their defense really good.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
That D-line and those linebackers, those guys are the real deal.
Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat.
Yeah. They just can't block. I mean, there's just quarterback number one. The quarterback is waiting too long to throw the ball, but, I mean, and probably because they can't get anything open.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs.
Yeah, he just can't find anything.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Miners want to move quickly. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens.
Yeah, I don't think A&M scored one offensive touchdown, to be honest.
So this team's going to figure it out.
It's actually pretty surprising.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David
Wonder if it'll show.
saying so long. This has been another
Yeah, so
presentation of EA Sports College Football.
defensively, you know, that's a safety. So that defensive tackle that was getting a bunch of sacks, he was an 88 overall. The left end was an 84. Scorton was a 91. Stewart was a 85. So 88, 85, 91. I mean, huge defensive line compared to my offense of a 77 right guard, 66 left guard, 64 tight end, 70 tight end, 74 left tackle, a 64 center, 74 right tackle. So that, I mean, if that gives you an idea, we're going up against 90s, high 80s, 90s, against my low 70s to 60s offensive line. So I expected that to happen. What I didn't expect was A&M to go for only 163 yards passing, and they did have one. This guy was, and like, I'm surprised how slow this guy was. I'm very surprised how slow he was. Receiving wise, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Their offense isn't very good. Low 80 receivers. Their running back was a 85. Their quarterback was an 88. I mean, he got rid of the ball quickly and made some good passes, but their offense was just not very good. Yeah, they're built around their defense, that's for sure. Okay, so we leveled up again, so we'll get another 10 points, so we can go ahead and go to our coach abilities, and we can put those 10 points in here. Well, now let's go ahead. I'm gonna increase. I'm gonna just max out my quarterbacks, and I'm just gonna move over to wide receivers, and I'm gonna go ahead and put points into there. And we'll go ahead and stop it right here, and I'll probably pick up another video, and I'll probably in the next video I'll probably sim through the rest of the season and start getting into some of the off-season stuff.